Richland, and I can think of no greater injustice than putting a patient in jail for exercising a reasonable access to a reasonable medicine. Medical marijuana here in California remains a defense that can be raised by patients as well as caregivers and collectives and co-ops. But it's not privileged activity. You still need to raise the defense, and that could mean hiring an attorney and having to convince a judge or a jury of the bona fides, the trueness of your good faith defense of medical marijuana. And of course, federal law doesn't even allow the defense of medical marijuana to be raised. They simply consider all marijuana activity to be a felony. So these are dangerous waters that patients tread in. And it's especially unfair when we find that their licensed California physicians have recommended medical marijuana to them, oftentimes because it truly is the best or the only medicine, and it truly is a lifesaver. People who are in doubt about the medical research simply need to find out online. Maybe they should go to PubMed or Google medical marijuana and some of the different conditions such as cancer, AIDS, HIV, Alzheimer's, etc., etc., etc. So those patients who wish to avail themselves of the California defense, I wish to invite you to my office for my $500 consultation. It takes about an hour. This is the latest version of my book. This is the 8th or 9th version. It's now 106 super tight pages of information. A lot of it is visual, like these comic books and charts that are original materials that I've created, and a lot of it is also reprints of important legal documents that you need to know and understand. As we go through the materials, our focus is that there are 3 bodies of law that govern every square inch of America, of course: federal, state, and local. Local being your license board, your zoning, building and safety activities. State, of course, the state defense of medical marijuana, and federal law, of course, which still prohibits medical marijuana as it is simply considered marijuana under Schedule 1. So the book has been a useful tool for people to understand medical marijuana law quickly and efficiently. I go over the book with you and I mark it up so that you have my notes. Then some clients of mine go forward to the next step, which is this upsell. It's a $1,000 do-it-yourself corporate kit. It's got a nice, pretty corporate book, which is actually handmade here in the United States, and it's made of leather. Here's the information: sign-up sheets, articles of incorporation, and how they are filed efficiently and quickly, bylaws, minutes and consents, government filings, and a whole bunch of hookups. Here's some accountants I believe in. And here's something I created that helps clients really understand the do-it-yourself process. It's a spreadsheet showing you all the steps necessary to perfect a California corporation. Since the Attorney General of California sets forth in the guidelines with reference to security and non-diversion of medical marijuana that one must have supporting documents readily available in order to raise the defense, these papers become absolutely valuable to you. So in the past, I've seen attorneys charge as much as $10,000 for this document set. This office is offering it as a $1,000 kit, and believe me, it's been tested. I've had the opportunity as an expert witness and a precipient witness to testify in court in support of the medical marijuana defense, and I've seen what the district attorneys locally are looking for. I've also had the opportunity to meet with federal officials, and I see their perspective, and their pronouncements have been clear. Activity near schools, activity that involves on-site consumption, profiteering, gangsterism, money laundering, multiple locations, these are red flags. One of the things we're going to do is go over the IRS, the tax court case. Another topic is federal forfeiture, and of course the general federal felony. Then under state law, we'll be talking about the collective co-op defense, the caregiver defense, and the individual defense. What's interesting about the caregiver defense is that the various counties here in California have a program that will allow you as a caregiver to get a card to identify yourself as the caregiver for multiple patients. And even the federal government in the recent Cole memo sets forth that caregivers are supposed to be, according to the Cole memo, a low priority for prosecution, as are individual patients with serious conditions. Well, I look forward to reviewing all this material with you at your convenience, and the simple way to start that ball rolling is to give me a call and we'll book an appointment. You can reach me anytime. The number's at the website 420LawOffice.com.